Hi guys, and welcome to another random platypus review. This time I'm going to be having a little look through some of my latest Hasslefree order figures. Now I'm still awaiting my Kickstarter figures, and I know some people are as well, but I'm in communication with them. There's really nice Kickstarter communication up on there, so I'll be reviewing those as soon as I get my filthy little grubby hands on them. Right, so the other thing that I've got is, I'll just put it here, this is typically what you get from a Hasslefree order. Some nice kind of blue paper, keeping it all nice and safe, and you get your popping candy tangos. My wife likes those, so it keeps her sweet. Haha, you like the pun? So I've got Grond. I'm not even, I think it's Dave, I think it's how you pronounce it. Like an elvish way of having it written. I've also got a figure that I got from the Redbox Games part of the site, which is Fergus, who is going to become like the lead monk of my Angry Monks for Saga. I'll have those done pretty soon. I also have Ulfred, who is going to be part of the Saga force as well as Haleth as well. I'm not going to get them out of the bags particularly at this point. I suppose I should. I'll do a lineup of them plus the usual suspects, and I'll stick it on the end of the vid. But as you can, you can always expect from Hasslefree, you get some very quality figures. But as he says, he throws it down. So those will go straight in. My wife is going to be playing some Saga with me, so I'm hoping to get, once Dicini is out of the way, which is on the 6th of May in Norwich at the Forum, which is housed, it's just the house for, houses all of the things like the BBC, the Key Studio, the City Library, the cafe, I think there's a Pizza Express, and all that kind of stuff in there as well. There's loads in there. But yeah, so that's on Sunday the 6th of May, which is going to have the random platypus table there again. But so yeah, those two, and the project I shall be working on after Dicini will be Saga, and they'll be part of the Saga force. I've got some more kind of Saga-esque things that I'm going to have to review shortly, which is from the Wrath of Freya, which is Bad Studio Games Kickstarter. So this is Fergus. Now I know he is quite big, and one of the things that you always find with Redbox Games is that whilst the stuff is really quite in proportion, it suffers a bit of a result. So I'm having to straighten out the haft and the weapon. It's not too bad, I've done a good job on that. But yeah, it's a bit, they're very, very fine. I mean, that's not going to be much more than a paperclip. And because it's not steel, I mean, paperclips tend to be steel anyway, I think, or aluminium or something. They're sturdier anyway. It's not some alloy that's easily bent. But as you can see, it's got a little lantern and a spiked mace. That rests across his shoulder. So he'll be a very suitable leader for the Angry Monk warband. I got the Angry Monks ages ago because I just liked the figures, without really thinking about I would get into playing Saga. Then I played Saga a couple of times and really liked it, but I'd already given, because I think you get 12 figures, and I think over 3 or 4 poses I gave a few of the repeats away to a friend, to Roger the Lodger, who used to frequent the forum a lot more than he does now. And so I was 3 short, I think 3 or 4 short. So he'll go to be filling in one of those slots. And this is Dave the Elf. Now, I've got to compare these to the plastic GW ones, because Lord of the Ring ones, because at the moment they're my favourite elves to use for anything in that sense. And I am preparing some forces for when Fantasy Saga comes out, because that will then sort of be pretty much the game that I use for fantasy and for obviously Dark Ages and stuff. And hopefully you can mix and match them a little bit, so you can have like goblins versus Vikings if I wanted to. So yeah, he'll be obviously one of the elf leaders. And then Grond, who is, I think he's something like his background is he's a half ogre or something, half giant, something like that. He's a very nice figure. One of my friends, Demon Forge, has already got him and has him as I think he uses him as a captain in Frostgrave. So yeah, you've got the two weapons. Well, you got the sword and the buckler. The buckler's all nicely scratched, so that makes painting it a lot easier. In the sense, it's already got the battle damage, and the buckler goes on him like that, and obviously the sword goes in his other hand, and you can kind of. And again, I suppose you could, if so inclined, use him. He is obviously a bit bigger. He's more sort of between human and ogre size. You could still use him as a larger warrior in your Frostgrave, I mean your Saga warbands, because there's nothing otherwise about him that's particularly unhuman. He's just big. So that is my latest Hasslefree order. There'll be another video pretty shortly, because I shall be doing one on some of the other orders that I put in recently, and I still have to go over all of my Salute purchases, but I thought I'd get this one out of the way first. Right, so I'll catch you shortly with another video. Catch you later, guys. Bye bye.